Hey, Highland County Real Estate, Randy Butler here from Classic Real Estate. We are at the home of a lady that I've grown to know very, very well over the last few years, Miss Betty Bishop. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
I have known Betty for quite some time. I've been coming to this house for a long time. It's about 1979. I married your oldest daughter.
That's right.
Aside from now, anybody that knows you knows that you were mayor for quite some time, and I just asked you from 1980 to 1994, correct?
Yes.
And I get asked this all the time. There's so many kids involved. What about all these kids? How did they all come? It's kind of you come together. Explain how that happened.
We definitely have a blended family. Lee and I both lost our previous spouses under different circumstances, but we both lost our previous spouses, and we met basically by letter because we both had a mutual friend, Jim Smith. He introduced us. Lee started writing to me from Guam, and we wrote to each other for several months, and then he came, never dreaming that I'd ever see him. But he came back, come to Hillsboro and met me, and a year later we were married.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. The thing about Betty, and you have spent a lifetime of community service. I mean, nobody can argue that fact. You have done so many things. There are a lot of things aside from being mayor that you have accomplished, but you was very instrumental in WeStech coming here, if I remember correct.
That's correct.
And not that you done these things by yourself, you didn't, but you were a big part of that. Yeah. One of the largest things that I have always commended you for, and I bet you not too many people know this, is there was a time that there were no girls at Schaefer Park. It was just an all Little League thing. It was all boys. Tell about that.
That's exactly right.
How'd that happen?
I coached Little League baseball, and I was on the Hillsboro Recreation Commission. And one year when we had tryouts, the question came out that there's a bunch of girls that's wanting to play, and we discussed it to some extent, and so I said, I don't think the girls really want to play with the boys. I think they would rather have a league of their own. Mm-hmm. And at that time, the Recreation Commission gave me permission to go talk to the girls that had tried out. And if any one of them said that they would rather play on a boys' team, then we would drop it. But if all of them told me, and I went and visited every one of them personally, there was 10 girls that tried out. I visited them personally, and every one of them told me that they would rather have a league of their own.
Sure they would.
And the Recreation Commission gave me permission to go out and to get sponsors for 4 girls' Little League teams. Well, the next Saturday we had the tryouts for girls. We had to go out and get 4 more sponsors because we had 8 teams of girls that tried out, and I just want to personally thank somebody, and that's Sue Boatman. Sue Boatman was instrumental. Was a part of the team. Her and Sue Walker. There's a bunch of us, working together to make that happen. I couldn't take it on and keep it up, but they have made it happen every day since. And another person I want to thank is Alice Kasner. Alice Kasner, how are we going to build this new diamond? And I said to Dick, do you care, Dick Schaefer? I said to him, do you care if I try to get the money to build that new diamond? And he says, no, do it. So I went out and visited Alice Kasner. And I thought, well, that's where I'll start, and maybe she'll give me some seed money to make this happen. And we sat there talking, and she says, Betty, how much money you need? And if I remember correctly, it was $16,000, if I remember correctly.
Now this was what year was this?
Oh, mercy, don't ask me what year.
Don't ask you that. Okay.
This has been many years ago.
Mid-70s, wasn't it?
Oh, I'd say so.
Early 70s?
Oh, no. It was, I was mayor, so it would have been in the 80s.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I think it would have been in the 80s. And she said, You know, I think I can get you every cent of that money if you buy a left-handed boys catcher's mitt for the left-handed kids. She says, I've noticed that there's no left-handed catcher's mitt out there. I called Dick Schaefer and I said, can we buy a left-handed boys catcher's mitt? And he says, we sure can. So I hung up and walked away with the check for the
over the year, the Kasner family, they've donated a lot.
Oh, awesome!
A lot.
And it's not only the Kasner family. A lot of people have. I mean, Hillsboro is a good community that people put their money where their mouth is and helps out.
Absolutely. Well, Mayor Bishop, and the way I understand it, once you're mayor, you're always mayor.
Once you retire as mayor, you always.
That's right.
And a lot of people still give me that compliment each day.
Yeah. Well, good. I know myself, and I'm sure on behalf of anybody out there that's watching this, I want to thank you for all the many, many years that you've donated to the community of Hillsboro. It's very much appreciated. You've accomplished so many things, and I want to thank you for that.
I thank you for the compliment, but I want to tell you, I think I've been the winner from it all because it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing to serve this community in this county.
You've lived here your whole life. You're still in the same house where I used to come to date your daughter. Nothing much changes with
exactly
you.
right. I think it's 48 or 49 years we've lived in this house.
Wow, very good. Well, thank you very much. In Highland County, you have a great day.
Thank you.